Welcome back everyone to Dragons Dogma 2. And we are picking up where we left off, riding this majestic ox cart all the way to town. Hopefully it's not that far away. Oh, to be honest, I don't really know. Let's see. See a way. I don't see how I could find out, but it can't be too far, I guess.
Sir, how can I be?
We're setting out. Jump on if you're paid.
I didn't pay anything.
No? Very well.
Oh, action up ahead.
Understood. I shall proceed ahead.
I'll not stand for this.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
We are under attack!
Let my magic imbue your weapons with the fury of the elements.
I could have done no better.
Focus. The battle continues.
Well said.
I thought that was going to be a bigger battle.
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding us. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way?
I
All right.
guess.
Into the ox cart.
Especially if we get to do some more fighting. Just see what this guy has.
My wares. You shan't regret.
Have a gander at my wares, he says. Shall not regret it. He doesn't have anything. These are heavy. Huh? I had that. Guess they gave me a ring. These are usable. Do they run out or can't even tell.
Hope to see you again ere long.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
Alright, let's keep going. Okay, glad thing they skipped to being there, because that cart ride would have taken forever.
I was informed of your coming would be arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. 'Twould seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen. That Arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender.
How dare you?
You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall
Captain
conduct the
Gregory,
interrogation myself.
you can vouch
Stand
for
watch
me.
outside.
Okay.
I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty.
Oh, okay.
If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril.
Good thinking, Rat.
I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes.
Good thinking.
Your anger is well justified, and I shan't deny you it. However, I am obliged to make you aware of your situation.
Few months prior.
Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in
Okay.
order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead. However, with your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them.
Okay.
This one's cleared of all suspicion and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
Rival and Vermont. Achievement.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Aren't you super pale?
Consign it! Get back here!
You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Thought you could hide, eh? Oi!
Tell the truth. None of my business. Crafty.
If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
Who do I seek?
Our destination is rather distant. Perhaps we ought to consider employing the services of an ox cart.
A
Cool.
most agreeable suggestion.
Way to travel.
Of course, the Arisen shall have the final say in the matter.
let's look around and explore a little bit.
Unexpected fare so well.
Over here, if you please.
Sorry, Ox. I had to test something for science.
So this is it.
Get some food from him.
Thankless job, this.
Liven up.
Perhaps I'll just use what's left in the pantry.
Might I
Hello.
interest you in my humble wares?
What do you have? Bunch of food. Slash resistance. I mean... It's always good to have them. For now. Ring of Gallant, that just popped up. That's kinda cool. Bear takes more damage from ranged attacks from behind, but less if hit from the front. And I don't tend to be hit by ranged at all, so hold off.
Hope to see you again.
There's a ladder.
Hmm? Oh, 'tis you.
It is
You're
the same
good
person.
sir who aided me in Melve.
Thought the hair looked familiar.
Thank you again, sir. You don't know how grateful I am to you.
You could start by looking at me when talking to me.
Some might find this tedious. Not I.
Where are you, loot? I need loot.
My legs are fair numb.
Give me loot, game.
I've just recalled the little tidbit I heard from the locals.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
Indeed. Tell us, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
Huh? And? That's it? Shift in the chain of command, that's it?
Polish up my gear tomorrow. Soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the tavern. This place is awful dull. Can't complain, mind.
Oops.
A treasure chest.
Where?
Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Oh, I see it.
A chest. I'll examine its contents, shall I?
Go for it. I don't even know how to get up there. Oh, it was down here. what's up there? Yay.
With a fairy stone in hand,
Oh,
we
that's
can travel
teleport
wheresoever we
stone.
please.
Tis not an item to be squandered.
No, I will not use it at all. This open? Kind of like in the previous one, the first zones had like a well that you could jump into, so I was assuming be seeing that at some point. I don't know, I just get the feeling that the developers are a little on the lazy side and reuse
How might I be of
a
service?
lot of stuff from the previous game.
Really is fine craftsmanship. This part's a little different as well. Oh, I possess no ill intent, I assure you. I merely wished for a closer look. Those of other races differ so in design from our own.
Oh,
you
it's
see.
an elf.
I cannot deny I am curious about them. That's all 'tis, mind. Curiosity. I have no desire to actually own one of these contraptions myself. And even if I did, it isn't as if I could purchase one. It would be unseemly for an elf to aspire to such a thing, no matter how they fascinate me. It isn't to be.
Human-made bow. That's what he wants. Does my friend have count? Buddy, where are you?
All this hustle and bustle was great.
Come on, Lion Man.
These foreign bows do so intrigue me.
Oh yeah, it does work.
But I shall admire them from afar. It would be...
You're
You
welcome,
would simply
Mr.
give
Elf.
this to me? Oh, that is fascinating. 'Tis not dissimilar from an elven bow in make, and yet 'tis unlike one in near every respect, such as this bowstring. It looks quite the same, but the tension is altogether different. I suppose that comes from using different materials. Well, why do you
Sure.
stare? Perhaps you find it absurd that I should marvel so at a bow not of elven make. I suppose I sought inspiration, for I confess I find myself rather lost. The timing could not be more unwelcome, as my skill with a bow is to be put on trial anon. Forgive me. I should not expect you to know of our ways. I speak of the trial of archery, a time-honored elven custom. Every elf undergoes this trial when they reach maturity. Till we succeed, we are not considered to have come of age.
So you didn't succeed up until...
I have been training most diligently, yet my skills ne'er seem to take shape. Indeed, I fear my aim has only worsened with each new failing. I grew so vexed with myself that I sought to learn a foreign form of archery rather than master my own people's. Thanks to you, I now have the means to do so, though I dare say I shan't make any headway on my own. Say, would you be willing to give me a demonstration? It might be just what I need to find my aim. Please, sir, you gifted me this bow. I only ask that you show me how to wield it.
I don't know how.
Many thanks. I'm indebted to you twofold, but this is no place to practice. Would you be so kind as to meet me by... That's where I train, you see. I'll be able to concentrate on your display of bowmanship much better there. I do hope you'll join me. For now...
Farewell.
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look.
There we go. That's equipment. So we'll do the trusty sword. Scrap iron. Don't have the cinnamon bark. It's a good thing I kept those goblin horns. To rabbit pelt for the next one. Copper ore, got a lot of that. Putrid gold tooth. Soaring tail. Might as well upgrade his stuff. I don't know about the mercenary robe, but okay. Right, stuff have been upgraded. It's 203. Has a higher knockdown power. That's it. It's probably also heavier. This one's better all around. $1,800. Staffs. Do I want it? It's a lot more knockdown power. A smudge of more strength. Probably upgrade it to be a little better, but wait. Don't make arrows. Okay.
In my line of business, pay.
Really? You don't sell anything?
Would that I was kept.
Don't sell anything? Okay.
Welcome to Bjorn's Armory.
Hello,
Quality is what
Bjorn.
you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price,
You enhance stuff the same.
just remember,
That's much better than what I have. Gives me a bit of strike resist and a whole bunch of other resist. Plumed hat. Unseen shadow. That's a full plate. And this actually has more defense. Oh, that has a lot more. They're all pretty heavy as well. One's not bad. I'll upgrade my pants. Dashing capelet. General's mantle. Another maximum health ring. And a ring of a cruel. I already have one of those.
Misers die early deaths. Many thanks.
Okay.
I appreciate the business.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Oh, why not?
Many thanks.
No, you got nothing, buddy.
What delight I would spend all day here.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Ah, excellent find.
Just take all this stuff. Dried fish.
What manner of fish is this?
Where's that ladder you were talking about?
I've got the sharpest ears in town. I'm a tad busy at the...
Okay.
When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten.
She dead?
So much to do.
No, she's not.
Helping hand.
Now, where was I bound again? I've heard. See, there's only one arisen in the world. So no matter how many, although, come to think of it, is that really proof?
Ox carts don't travel at night anymore. Didn't you know that? Monsters are apt to grow bold with the sun. It would be the height of madness to take one's cart out after dark. Particularly, should you require a cart services, you'd best wait for the morn.
Okay.
Simon's seen better days.
Aha, aha.
I dare say, we could sell this for a fair amount of gold.
Whether or not we make the sale is for the Arisen to decide.
Heal me.
Stay with me, Arisen. Wait right there.
Huh. Thank you.
Time to be heading home.
I mislike the look of this. Do not test me. I must hold fast.
What's up, buddy?
Let me get that.
Just loot everything. Make use of it all.
To the chest. I shall how might I serve you, Arisen?
By not taking my chests.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Oh, another one of those statues.
Ah, now here's a surprise.
A splendid discovery.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Arbor. Hello.
Have you need of me? Or you need of me?
Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
And these people look like they're dead when they're lying down in the bed. Hello.
Welcome, good sir. My services lie in the styling of hair and the painting of faces. Should you so desire, I can help
Okay,
you
let's
find
paint
your
her.
truest
Oh,
self.
10,000. I ain't gonna spend that
Hope to
much
see you
here.
again.
Ain't happening.
Good day, sir.
It's crazy.
Please. Understood.
No,
I
I
will
didn't
await
mean to.
you here,
Sorry.
Arisen.
I meant to put my weapons away. Turn off the lamp.
I've been afraid to travel through these parts of late. I'm no coward. Have you not heard? Goblins will set upon any ox cart what comes down this road. 'Tis true. Heard it from a fellow driver. She said their ilk robbed her cart of all the weapons she was carrying. 'Tis the stuff of nightmares. I can only pray they don't come after me and mine.
Continue living in fear. Well, these guys are traveling at night. Nothing to it.
You looking to... What's your problem? What do you want?
Loot.
Bunch of sluggards.
Got nothing to fear if I don't have enough to do.
Wonder if there's any easy work to be had.
Another day, another adventure.
Now, where was I found again? Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Stomach's complaining. I'll have an early supper.
Was it I had planned for the
all
morrow?
that hustle and bustle.
All I need my help.
Hello. What are you doing?
I've no time to be social.
On me to bear what my shoulders come. Watch yourself. I am a man best not crossed.
Okay.
If I grin and bear it, I'll make it through.
He's the most one that looks like he's actually sleeping.
I'll go and open the chest.
2,000 gold. Yay.
Was it I had planned for the morrow? Can't remember the last time we know what that.
Wonder what happens if I start slashing up people. Gonna let me do that? Probably not.
Mayhap I'll head out on a
Welcome respite from all that hustle and bustle.
All that hustling.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
It's actually a pretty big city.
always sets me to
Okay. Guess we'll go into the inn.
We shall remain.
I think. The Rose Chateau.
Here.
My apologies, sir, but as you are not a member of this establishment, I cannot permit you through. My apologies, sir, but...
Okay.
Quiet places call to mind things I'd seen.
You cannot permit me through. I mean, I could probably still run through, but... might be repercussions.
Could use a bit of excitement in my life.
Such quietude, it's a blessing. Not really important whatever happens here, anyhow.
Can't help but talk in a whisper when I'm here. Feels eerie every now and then. No one likes to have me here.
What is that smell? I cannot place it.
I cannot condone this.
I'll have to remember this place. My humming would be unwelcome.
I'm not sure what to do with this.
All I need my help.
It's quiet about.
Hope I ne'er see that wretched patron again.
Hello?
I don't think so. No, no, no!
That's plain indecent.
In case you haven't noticed, shops are closed on certain days. So if there's no one about, you might have to come back later.
Okay. At least he didn't get upset at me being in here.
Been a while since I heard a good story.
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
But dreams are free, I say.
That's plain indecent.
Okay.
I ought to find someone to buy me a drink.
Right. Up to the next floor.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
The latest tidings from Melv came as quite a shock. It's been decades since the dragon last appeared. 'Twas a tragedy to those who suffered the beast's attack, to be sure. But I cannot deny it gave me a sense of hope. I thought to myself, with the dragons coming, the Arisen shan't be far behind. An end to the age of proxies at last. And indeed, we have our sovereign. Though he is yet abed, nursing those grievous wounds still, that I would see this kingdom restored to rightful rule in my lifetime. Ah, I could weep for joy.
Not much going on.
What a delightful breeze. I could use a bit of excitement in my life. Could use a bit of excitement in my life.
Been a while since I heard a good story.
Opening locked doors. It just locked for now.
Everyone's busy with their own affairs, I see.
Whatever am I to do?
Still.
This is an outrage!
What are you even talking about?
Where to now?
A place to soothe the spirit.
Seems naught ever goes right.
Nice place, this.
Okay, guess we explored all of this place now.
I want to set my nose to the ground.
This place is very always a fresh.
My apologies, sir, but as you are not a member of this establishment, I cannot permit you through.
Such blessing. My pack's grown rather heavy.
Perhaps 'tis time we returned to our base of operations and deposited some of our finds. Shall we? Main here.
I guess I'm not allowed in there.
We are hardly familiar with one another.
I trust all's well.
Isn't easy keeping the pantry stocked these days.
Courtly tunic.
What do you want?
So rude. Risen. Treat with more respect. Courtly clothes makes it seem like there's a point where I'll have to get dressed up and go into restricted areas.
Now, how best to proceed?
When larger monsters are always a threat, but they are hardly clever creatures.
That Sir Ludolf is a real lecher. Tell is, he keeps a dozen or so mistresses at once. And just the other day, he praised my wife for her beauty. You know what that means, don't you? He wants her for himself. Well, I tried to change the subject, divert his attention elsewhere, but he's not one to back down so easily. He'll find a way to get what he wants, even if it means taking it by force. Vile reprobate. You ought take special care in the presence of Sir Ludolf. That profligate is not to be trusted.
Okay. Good thing my character is a male.
Let me get that.
Such peace reign the town. We are hardly familiar.
You've made yourself an enemy.
See.
I like to come here when I need a minute to think. Sometimes this is the only place I can find peace. Are you of worthy station to be present here?
Nope. I'm just here for the loot.
Fancy a broken arm? Why, that's my speciality.
Cool.
A fine place to sit and gather one's thoughts.
Can't remember the last time I had a proper meal. Going round here.
Get in here.
A welcome
Will I
respite
talk?
from all that hustle
When
and
I've aught to
bustle.
say.
I expect this would fetch a fair sum at market.
A fitting reward for a rigorous search.
I don't know about it being a fit route. Look rich.
Time was, you scarce saw any beastrons here in Vernworth, but that's changed. You'd think that'd be on account of immigration, but not so. See, a child born of both races always favours the beastron. At least I've ne'er beheld a human with a beastron parent. Oh, I suppose it might be possible, but 'tis unheard of. If we keep mixing, someday our kingdom will end up with more beastrons than they've got all in Batal.
So?
What, pray tell, are you doing here?
Got some bigots, some
A fine
cowards,
place to harvest some ingredients.
Greetings.
some pervs in this town, city, castle. Don't have people giving me free loot. Needs to change. Loot.
Silence cultivates without else.
It's just a lot of loot that's not that great.
A welcome respite from all that hustle and bustle.
Another one of those tunics.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
Okay.
I'll teach him a lesson. Fancy a broken arm? Why?
Can't wait for the new equipment to come in.
Tis quiet.
There's ought to be said.
I think I explored most of the city so far.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
Okay, I was here. Let's just double check. Maybe not.
What am I to do with myself all day?
Ring of deflection. Am I picking up repeats? Slash, slash. Yeah. Guess you don't have to buy the stuff from the vendors, you'll eventually find some. I can't even run. Carrying too much stuff. Shirt. Start moving stuff over to my buddy. Can't hide from me. Hide cape.
Feels eerie with no one about.
Now, how best to proceed?
What's this place?
Silence cultivates wisdom.
Nice. Practice it.
It is our duty to see this piece.
Ah, now here's a surprise.
A splendid discovery.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Is this? Oh. Could be done with that. There's gonna actually be some intrigue style quests. Investigations.
'Tis here that the bodies of those who fall in vermond are first kept and tended to. I beg you to conduct yourself with care and with a reverence befitting of one who walks among the dead. My days are spent in solemn reflection. You are more than welcome to return.
Okay, can I go inside? Hello, dead people.
A solitary shard is good for little. We need to seek out more of these, if 'tis to be of use.
We ought to keep it with care, lest we lose it.
It's pretty big.
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
There we go, another stone.
If I stay here, I'm in for a fight. Leave off.
Well, this seems like good a place of any to end the episode. If you guys have enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one.